things before we get into it. Good. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Chaos Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, my name's Kerry. If you've been here before, fuck, you've heard that enough times. You should know my name by now. That's alright if you don't. I know, right? It's been a long time, huh, girl? Long time no see. Alright, oh, that candle's still going. We're all good with that. I didn't get a chance to go grab the other one, but how are you, Billy? Good, beautiful. Now I am going to need a piece of paper because I am going to timestamp this so I can go back later and... Oh, we need some paper. Grab some paper. You know, I'm one of those people, right, that if the page, you know, has that perforation bit out of your notepad, I'm making sure I'm pulling it off properly. Of course Leo's doing that, right? Leo can't have it any other way. She can't have it any other way. You're good, you think? You're being good, you think? Well, yeah. You might want to go back and check that Leo reading out after Missy. Okay? Okay. All right, let's just write that down. Give me a pen. All right. Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Virgo, Cappy. All right. I can't handle the rogue paper tears, right? Like, I don't want all those little bits just, you know, coming off and fucking around all over the place, right? It's just, we don't need any extra mess. All right, I'm just going to, give me a minute to just, I just need to sip on my sex in a cup here. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. Man, all of my rubber bands are falling onto the table in the figure eights, right? We've got like figure eight rubber bands fucking everywhere over here. Let's just lay those out flat. I'm just going to get that Palo Santo going. Actually, fuck it, let's get the sage going for today. Let's just get that burning, give shit a bit of a cleanse, and then we're going to get into this reading for... Holy shit. There was one of my hairs attached to it that just started burning. No one likes the smell of fucking burnt hair, do they? Fuck that. That's like one of the worst smells in the world. Oh, getting that sage going. How is everybody? Everybody doing good? How are we feeling with the energy today? How are you feeling, Billy? You feeling all right? You feeling good about life at the moment? You should be. Life's good, isn't it? 144 on my screen, babies. If you know, you know. Well, you can't blame all earth signs just for one bad seed, right? That's the thing. And look, Billy, that might be something that you need to work on letting go of, right? So that you don't block opportunities, because just because you've had a bad experience with one person doesn't mean you're going to have that same bad experiences with all people of that same sign either. Let's just give you a little cleanse. All right, we're going to be starting off with Aries, Leo, then Sag, and then we'll work our way through to Taurus, Virgo, Cappy. We're not going to keep this too long. We're going to keep it nice and brief, right? Get you through your 8-8 energy. All right, let's have a look. What's going to be good, helpful, what's coming in, what's going out, what the fuck's happening. Ooh, right now what's happening is I've created a fucking Dutched out hot box of fucking sage in my studio. Shit, that's strong. That is strong. All right, Aries. Well, let's start with you, baby, because you are number one after all. Oh, Daddy's home, is he? He got off his games, did he? Well, you're right in time. Right on time, Aries. Right on time. Look, you don't have yourself the number one crown there. Looks like Leo's got that. Looks like Leo's got the number one crown over up in here. He's coming in at number two. Oh, Liv ended the stream? Shit. Wait, I thought about it. I did think about it. Oh, how are you, son? Look, I got Iceberg in here. All right, Aries, let's get into it for your 8-8 portal read. Let's have a little look-see what Spirit want you to focus on, what could be happening for you with this energy. Maybe, you know, what you need to let go of. We just seen a interesting read there for Leo, right? I think the message was quite strong and very necessary for some of the energies there. Again, you know, being very mindful about what it is that you are trying to manifest right now is going to be very, very important. All right. So I was saying to Leo, you know, if you're trying to get up here, but you don't even have the skills down here, then that's a big gap in between, and getting up here is going to be hard to climb to. So, Aries, let's have a look. What's going on for Aries? Spirit, what's happening? Let's get it, baby. Get it. Ooh, we got the Strength card coming out here. So, inner strength, right? Gonna have to draw upon that at the minute. Also seeing that little blue butterfly there as well. So, it could be the strength to transform something or turn something around. Okay, we've got bravery here. So, look, Aries, you know, you could be taking some big steps at the moment. All right, or wanting to take some sort of big steps. It's going to require you to trust where you're going, okay? Trust that whatever is unknown up ahead, right, is for your greatest good. Also gratitude, all right? So being thankful for what you've already got out here, Aries, in order to attract more of that energy, all right? So wisdom. Okay, so this is about, again, utilizing the things that you've learned from the past, Aries, in order to bring into fruition what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. Again, lots of butterflies out here as well. So there is something here about you transforming or going through some sort of transformational shift. And again, gratitude for the lessons, the blessings, right? Your gifts is very much going to help you to attract more of that in your life, all right? So there could be something about an adventure, or you got your #1 crown. He's like, I'm getting it. He wants his #1 crowd. Wow. Adventure. So look, there could be something coming up there where you're about to take on or embark on some sort of new adventure. Okay, something that maybe you didn't even see coming either. Okay. Now, look, this could have to do with matters of love, all right? Or this is just an adventure into the things that you love most, Aries, all right? So again, focusing your intentions at the moment on what it is, right? You could be getting some clarity on what it is maybe that set your soul on fire right now, okay? So you could be getting clarity on what direction as well that you're meant to be going in, okay? There is some sort of growth that is taking place here for you, Aries, and it is in time to absolutely embrace that change. Whatever this growth is bringing, again, there's a lot of change here. There is, you know, a path here, okay? And on this path here, you can choose to go 2 different directions. It's going to be up to you, Aries, which one you go. But we've also got something here about your purpose, okay? So these changes that you could be going through could be tied into what your purpose is, right? What is your purpose in life, Aries? Do you know what that purpose is? Okay, this could be a path to discovery as well. Okay, so discovering what your purpose is. Again, more transformation here. So Spirit wanting you to be confident, right, in your ability to transform your situation, okay? Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you at the moment, all right? Though, Aries, you could also be having a bit of a boost in your energy at the moment, right? There could be something that sort of just shifts, right, and makes you feel a little bit more energetic, a little bit more energized, okay? Go with that. Use that energy for the right things. Again, trust this path. Trust the synchronicities, the signs, what Spirit is showing you right now. Okay, it is leading you to, yeah, freedom, baby. Whatever kind of freedom you're looking for. Financial freedom, physical freedom, right? Just freeing yourself from limiting beliefs, whatever that freedom means to you, Aries, right? Pay attention right now, because that's where the divine is trying to guide you. All right, let's get you some oracle cards from our oracle deck, and then we'll grab some tarot. What got wild? Oh, the conversation the other day between Billy and Bella. Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking about? All right, Aries, what do we got going on here for my Aries? No, what are we talking about then? I don't know what we're talking about. Do I need to know? I'm on a need-to-know basis. Aries, let's split that. We've got Aphrodite, right? or the way we say it in Greek, Aphrodite. This is all about love, desire, beauty. So allow yourself to be, see, and feel the beauty everywhere. Invite romance into your life. A new chapter in love is approaching. So Aries, you could be going into a new situation at the moment. Okay, just be mindful not to try and micromanage the situation. Spirit could have a greater plan here for you. Can I say that again? Aphrodite. That's how you say it in Greek. But Aphrodite would do just fine, right? Would do just fine. Yeah, don't try and micromanage the situation either, Aries. Okay, you just got to let this flow the way that it's meant to. I get this sense as well that things could pick up and take off a lot faster than you might have imagined here as well. So just let go of the need to manage the situation and let the situation manage itself. Okay, you just got to trust in what's happening here. Okay, so yeah, there's light at the end of the tunnel. So if things have been feeling a little bit dark in your situation, Aries, things are about to start getting lighter for you. This is a time of enjoyment and celebration, all right? So you could be celebrating with somebody, or there could be reasons to celebrate. It's also time for you to reveal your creations, right? The artistic side in you to the world. Aries, right? Don't let your ego get to you right now either, okay? Now, I don't mean that in the more high-vibing side of the ego. I mean that on the lower side of the ego. So don't let those intrusive thoughts of too hard, I can't, this, that, and the other creep in, okay? So we've got short-lived. So again, I'm getting something happening in a very, very short space of time for you. Very short space of time, okay? What else we got going on for my beautiful Aries? Oh, again, Aries card wanting to come out again. All right. So, again, just this is also about being strategic though. Okay. Taking control and being strategic. All right. So, you know, you can strategize here with whatever it is that you're building and creating, but don't micromanage the situation. Okay, you can strategize, you can plan, but in the greater scheme of things, allow things to unfold naturally, but also take charge, right? Take charge of your thoughts. Again, Aphrodite coming out twice. Aries, you getting into love right now? Is that what's going on here? All right, Aries, somebody could be feeling love towards you, right? Could be feeling love towards you. Again, make sure that you are approaching the situation with level-headedness, right? Leave, I need to get a life alert bracelet. What are you talking about, Billy? Again, you know, approach the situation with level-headedness. Okay, again, take control of the parts of you that you can. Don't let your mind get carried away with the too hard, I can't do, that sort of energy, all right? So confidence is here with Athena, right? The warrior goddess, or in Greek, as we say, Athena. Tap into the wisdom that you've gained to help with the situation that you're in. You're on the right track here with whatever it is that you're doing, Aries, and keep moving forward in your intended direction. If there's a particular direction that you've got your heart set on, okay, keep moving forward with whatever that is. We're going to go over here, right? What's happening in Aries energy at the moment that Aries needs to be aware of? I'll split the deck straight away, and there you are, Aries, right? King of Wands right there. Fire energy right there. In this deck, it's actually Leo, but... all right, let's have a look. What's going on for my beautiful Aries? God. Yeah, trying to put it all together, aren't you, Aries, right? Trying to put something together here. Okay, so you could be trying to put something together here. What's going on here for my Aries? Oh, the Magician. Baby, look at you. You're manifesting, right? Look at that. Okay. Focused, right? Focused on your creativity at the moment, right? Focused on your desires. Okay, so, yeah, you could be cutting some things loose here with the Five of Swords, letting go of some shit from the past as well, right? Just want to give that another good shuffle out, right? So, I don't know, Aries, you could be, yeah, needing to shuffle some things around, right? Or you could be shuffling things around in your life at the moment, right? Making changes. Either that or there's a need to, okay? Jupiter, yeah, so there's something here that's expanding for you, Aries, right? Or about to expand for you, a particular area of life. It's about you, again, letting go of things from the past, right? Things that no longer serve, old mindsets, okay? Moving on from something, okay? So moving on from something means you're moving forward towards something. We've got the Four of Wands here on the bottom, so you could be moving forward with something when it comes to, I don't know, some sort of community, right? It could also be a family situation, home situation, love, the 1111 card. There could be some burdens, right, or some obligations that you've got that you're needing to take care of as well, all right? But this is all about balance, okay? It's all about finding the balance between things, okay? So let go of any of those struggles, right? Let go of the struggle. What do we got going on here? Yeah, Strength card wants to come out. So have confidence in yourself, Aries, and your ability to create whatever it is that you're needing. Look at you coming out there, right? Fire sign energy, right? Time to really believe in yourself, okay? Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities to create what it is that you want. You are sailing away to calmer waters here, and there is an opportunity here for you to increase your resources or your finances here as well, Aries. Okay, again, self-doubt isn't going to help you right now, or feeling insecure about yourself is definitely not going to help, okay? You could also be giving a little bit too much to particular situations, maybe particular energies as well, where you need to pull back a little bit, all right? 411 on my screen, it's currently 1221. Okay, so, oh, we've got an Ace of Cups flying out there, so brand new love situation here. Okay, this could be a proposal, or just some feelings that could be deepening towards a particular person. Queen of Swords could be somebody who's quite independent, somebody who's very direct. Yeah, intelligence here, somebody who's honest, okay? So, yep, we've got somebody taking a leap of faith, maybe towards an Empress, all right? Just remember the strength that you have, right? You're releasing, again, some sort of toxic ways of thinking, maybe toxic behaviors, toxic patterns here, right? Taking control of your situation. That, Aries, is helping you to get some sort of different perspective here on life and maybe what it is that you're wanting to do moving forward too. All right, so you've gained some sort of wisdom here with something that you've let go of too, right? So you've detached from something that wasn't so great, and it's helping you to see things from a different light, a different perspective. Okay, what some final advice here, right? Yeah, maintain balance, baby. Okay, but again, you could also have a lot more give and take in your life, right? There could be a lot more balance that's coming in. Ooh, we've got a lover's connection here, all right? So, yep, could be finding yourself in a divine union here, Aries, with somebody where things are in equal balance, okay? It took some time to get there, right? So somebody needed to still release some sort of heartache, some sort of pain, and really learn to love themselves fully, right? So that's what you needed to get to in order to be able to manifest all of this. Now you're thinking fast, right? Fast on his feet, fast on her feet, right? Ready to take some sort of action here. All right, so as I split that, could be taking action towards a Queen of Wands. You shit, right? So again, all right, this could be spirit bringing two people together, or again, something quite traditional that's forming here, all right? Final words here from Spirit for my Aries. Yeah, look at that, baby. Time to move forward, right? You're ready to conquer some shit, Aries. Get out there in that chariot, baby, and fucking get going, right? You got this, Aries. You got this. Love you, Aries. All right, Leo, we're just going to do a quick, real brief check-in for you guys, because, again, if Leo wants to have a look, you can go back on that previous live and get into that, right? That's there for you guys. So let's just have a quick little check-in the energy for Leo. I didn't use any tarot in that previous message, so we're going to get into that. Yeah, I should have looked at that on the freaking clock, huh? All right, we're going to go 19 minutes on that timestamp for Leo. Started to feel like a personal read. Man, I can read you without cards, baby. Read you without cards. All right, Leo. What's going on, Leo, in the energy? Again, didn't pull cards. Don't you? Stop that. Take that back. Billy, definitely go watch. I need you to definitely go back and watch that other Leo live, right? That's going to help you to get into the right frame of mind here, okay? So there are a couple of you that I'm not going to lie, I've been concerned about your energy and some of your behaviors lately. And I really hope that we can reel that shit back in, right, and get back on track. So definitely go have a look at that previous reading, baby, because it's going to help you. All right, it's going to help you. All right, Leo, let's just quickly check in with tarot, though, because we didn't do any tarot in that previous read. So let's just have a look, Leo. What's going on in Leo's energy right now? What's happening for my Leo's spirit? For Leo. Oh, Empress energy. Booyah. Leo, you got it going on here, girl. Leo, masculine, feminine, you've got your shit going on here, right? It's all about abundance. 411, okay? On my screen. You don't want to take that back. Oh, what you out here doing, right? Manifesting shit. Very grounded kind of energy here, Leo, right? So, you could be, again, just very ambitious at the moment, right? Focusing on your goals, right? And how it is that you can increase your abundance here, right? You're creating something out here, Leo. Something out here that you're creating with. And whatever this is very grounded, right? It's a very grounded energy. It's also, oh, shit. You could also have a King of Cups, girl, in your energy, right? King of Cups energy out here. Divine masculine, divine feminine, doesn't matter, right? But I feel like I am talking more so to a divine feminine energy here. Scorpio energy, or it could be another water sign, doesn't necessarily have to be. Could just be somebody who is very compassionate, right? Very supportive. Somebody that is very in touch with their emotions, okay? Emotionally mature there. Again, there's a lot of support energy coming out from that. What else have we got going on for? Yeah, there's something here, Leo, that you're leaving behind, right? We've got the death card coming out. What is it that Leo's leaving behind here? What are these changes, right? An ending, letting go of something, releasing something. What is this that Leo is letting go of? Leo, you could be letting go of your independence, right? Or the need to be independent here, right? There's something here that you're transforming. Okay, so maybe it's that you've been independent for quite a while, and you could be putting an end to that. There could be an ending to your independence. Now, I don't mean like an ending to your independence in the sense that you're going to get fucking lost in something, right? But this is also a very defensive energy, so you could be dropping your guard, right, when it comes to a particular energy. And maybe it's because this person is so warm and loving and nurturing that it's going to give you the ability to be able to drop that position, right? Drop that stance and lower that sword down, let somebody into your emotional world, okay? Show me for Leo. Oh, shit, as I split the deck. This could be an Emperor that's coming in for you, Leo, or somebody could be bossing up and stepping into Emperor energy, right, to match your energy. We've got an Empress and an Emperor out here, so this is about somebody who's going to be matching your energy too, okay? So I don't know, maybe at one point, you know, you were just a little bit defensive towards, you know, this sort of a connection, Leo, right? But you can trust this energy, okay? It's this energy in particular that's going to help you to drop that fucking sword and to open up, all right? So allow that flow to happen for you, my beautiful lions and lionesses, right? Yeah, whatever this connection is, it's going to be moving forward, right? And I feel like, again, there's a lot of success that can come from this. There's some sort of action, direct action here, again, working towards your goals. This also could be determination, the determination of two people helping to move something forward here, all right? So I was like, fucking, oh, hang on, Billy, be mindful then with where your energy's at, okay? I'm going to say it like this. The choice that you made with who you caught up with last time, that's what your energy's at, girl. If you try to manifest somebody right now, I'm telling you right now, you're going to manifest yourself a disaster, right? Your energy right now is not exactly, and you got to be realistic about this. This happened to me well over a year ago when I was like, oh, I want to manifest somebody who matches my energy. And do you know what I fucking got? Somebody who wasn't completely healed. Somebody who hadn't actually put in enough work yet, right? That's what you're going to get yourself. You got to be mindful. What have you been putting out into the universe right now? What have you been showing spirit right now with your actions? If you want someone to match your energy, that's what you're going to get right now, okay? So think about what it is that you're saying, okay? What you want to be manifesting right now is everything that you need here, right? Here. So you can get yourself up here. You don't want to bring in somebody's energy at here. You want to bring in the energy at here, or you both want to meet at this level and rise to that level. But I'm going to be honest, right? Some of your actions lately, you're not quite there yet, and you are going to manifest something that's not going to end up being long-term, okay? You could end up manifesting something like this, right? Third-party situations, right? We've got 3-3 there. That's coming out because I'm talking directly to you here about this. You got to be careful, right? You are going to have to absolutely be careful, okay? So think about some of the moves you've made recently, right? Are you in the right energy, making the right decisions right now that person would be a match is that really what you want? Okay. I love you, girl, and I'm only saying it because I give a fuck, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't say it. There could be, again, some sort of direct action here, or, again, direct communication that's happening here that brings truth and clarity to the situation, Leo, okay? So, yeah, there's a leap of faith here that someone's taking when it comes to their happiness, right? It comes to a home family situation, which brings growth and success. Leo. Love you, Leo. That's what I got for you, babies, right? If you want to know more, if you need more, right, you can go back and watch some of the other Leo readings, right? That'll definitely help you, okay? Saggy! What's going on for my Sagittariuses? What's going on for Saggies? Do Saggy at 26 minutes. 26 minutes on the timer. Again, the Sag energy. Yeah, calling all Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Sucks to suck Libra. What? What are you talking about? Galacticness. Do you mean sucks to be a Libra or sucks to suck? What sucks to suck? I'm hoping that was just some sort of weird typo. I'm just hoping that's a weird typo. Look, Billy, look, we live and we learn, right? We live and we learn, girl. But, you know, the one thing is just stay open to growth, right? Stay open to learning. Be open to reflecting and looking in the mirror, right? And truly, you know, seeing things for how they are. That's what's going to eventually get you there, right? That's what's going to get you there, girl. And I believe in you, right? Because you are phenomenal, Billy. Like, you are a phenomenal individual, right? You've got such a beautiful energy, but sometimes you don't make the best choices for yourself, right? And that's what you need to start doing. That's when you're going to start to really trust your decisions too, right? When you start making good choices and you don't fall for the temptations and the things like that. Yeah, I know that shit's kind of scary sometimes, but maybe it's because you still got some work to do on self, right? Before you're ready to date even, all right? And maybe you might not even have to look, right? Maybe when you're ready, something will just pop up in your realm, right? When you least expect it. When you least expect it. All right, Sagittarius, we are getting into yours now. What is going on here? We're going to grab some oracle over here for my Saggies. Saggy, what's going on? Saggy, you got some opportunities here, baby. You got some opportunities here that you could be working with, right? Something's going on. What you doing over here, Saggy? What's going on? Saggy, you could also be maybe a little bit focused on some shit from the past, right? Some things that have happened in the past that you need to still let go of too. Alright, so whatever you're still holding on to, you know, any of you guys, whatever you're still holding on to is only going to come with you, right? It's going to keep coming with you, so you need to learn to let it go. Fuck, that is so good. Alright. You're like a kid in the candy store getting all excited over the sweet candies. All right, but let me tell you, all that sugar, if you don't burn that shit off, it's going to make you fat, okay? That's how it's going to fuck with you, right? In a metaphorical sense. Saggy, connecting to your leadership skills, right? And need to take charge of a situation, assessing things fairly. So you could be getting some sort of justice, or this is about you needing to take control of a situation here, okay? Take charge. There could be something maybe in your energy, Saggy, that, again, from the past, right? Something to do with some sort of false hope here that I'm kind of getting more so from this card, right? I don't know what that is for you, Saggy, right? But what are you holding on to that's no longer serving you? Now, it could be that you're holding on to false hope about getting justice when it comes to something. Maybe it is time to just let that go, right? And let it just be, right? Yeah, whatever this is potentially consuming you a little bit at the moment, Saggy, right? This could be actually blocking you from manifesting at the moment. So just be mindful of whatever that energy is for whoever that is that I'm reading for, okay? So we've got the long position card coming out, Theta. So, don't procrastinate, right? This is, you need to change positions in your mind when it comes to a particular situation, Sag, all right? So again, this might not resonate for all Saggies, but whoever this is for, you have to be mindful, again, of what it is that you're taking with you here, right? Even in your mindset, because your higher self's trying to manifest here, right? So it could be actually messing with your manifestations, all right? If you're pouring your heart and soul into something and you're not pouring into it with a clear heart and soul, then you're going to have some murky shit come out, all right? So whatever that is, it's time to free yourself from whatever that energy is, all right? See the truth about this situation that you could be facing right now, Saggy, all right? Also pay attention to your dreams, okay? Spirit could be giving you a download at the moment about something, particularly about the direction you need to go with something, all right? So just be mindful about that. Let's have a little check-in with Saggy's energy over here and what we got going on. Saggy, again, you could be really successful with something, right? But there's something here that you're not letting go of. You're still holding on to here, which could potentially be holding you back. So whatever that is, right, you're gonna have to push that shit aside, push it down, right? Get it out, scream it out, cry it out, whatever the fuck you need to do with it. But yeah, it's got to do with something, maybe again, a breakup from the past that created some sort of lack of movement here, where maybe the situation made you feel powerless. Okay, yes, this situation was unfair, Saggy. Potentially somebody could have juggled you, something of that nature, right? But you need to let go of whatever the fuck that is, right? You need to stop worrying about whatever the fuck's happened in the past and just let it go. Let it go, baby. Let it go, let it flow. All right. What's the advice here for Saggy when it comes to this energy? Yeah, you got manifesting, right? You got to stop worrying about what the fuck's happened in the past with whatever you're trying to build here, okay? Positive energy here. You could be also pulling together with somebody. There could be some sort of collaboration coming up for you, Saggy, as well. Or maybe that's what you need to be manifesting in order to work with somebody else, right? But whatever, again, has happened here in the past, okay, this energy, that is going to fuck you up right now, Saggy. So you need to let that go. Okay, let it go. Let it go, baby. Let it go. Oh, yeah. You're still worried about this conflict, right? And the burdens that were placed upon you, right? You're feeling a little bit, you could be feeling a little bit burnt out at the moment, Saggy, with whatever this past energy is that you're holding on to, right? There could have been a bit of bullying and shit going on, right? But again, you not letting go of that is what's stopping you from having that success, right? So stand in your power right now, Saggy, right? Take control. So you can have this, right? So you can have this. It's like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation here, all right? But you need to fully cross that line, step into this new energy. What just fell in my lap? Yeah, look at that, right? So it's time to defend what it is that you're building here, okay? Set clear boundaries with energies, right? Also set some clear boundaries here with yourself, Saggy, right? You might need to focus on just a little bit more discipline as well, all right? So you could be maybe lacking a little bit in discipline, especially when it comes to your thoughts, right? Letting yourself get carried away with particular thoughts over, again, some sort of betrayal from the past, right? Because it's, again, keeping you stuck here. Right, keeping you stuck here. There could be 2 energies, maybe even 3 energies that you were dealing with in the past, right? That you're still focused and worried about, all right? We need to let go of whatever that is, Saggy, all right? So that's what you need to focus on right now, all right? If you want to truly manifest the success for yourself, right, you're going to have to get focused and disciplined on what it is that you're building. I don't know who the fuck that was for, but I hope that helped, okay? I hope that helped. All right, let's have a look. We're going to be moving into Taurus next. What's my timer here? Let's go 34 minutes. All right, Taurus. What have we got going on for you, Taurus? See me have to take a deep breath? I took a deep breath, right? Man, Taurus, you could be praying for some sort of success here, right? I don't know what you're praying for success for, right? Look, praying will help, right? But action, right? You need to take some sort of action here, okay? Take some sort of action. All right. So I don't know, Spirit been trying to give you some sort of wisdom and guidance here on what's going to make you happy, right? We've got joy and happiness here. Okay, so Spirit trying to give you some sort of universal wisdom, Taurus, that is going to help bring about your happiness, but you have to listen, okay? You got to pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities, right? What isn't working out for you right now, you need to drop whatever that is, okay, and focus, right? Right, so I don't know, you know, a fulfilled heart, harmonious relationship. So happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationship. So I don't know, Taurus, okay, it's time to have some courage here, right? Courage to step out of whatever you've been in right now, okay? So the courage lies within you, and you have the power to overcome anything, but you're going to have to believe in yourself, right? You're also going to have some sort of determination here and focus if you want to bring in these blessings for yourself. Right? So understanding, right? Understanding where you've come from, right? And everything that Spirit has been trying to show you will hopefully give you the key, right? To being able to also understand how to manifest better things for yourself. Right? So, things could be a bit serious in your life right now at the moment, Taurus, right? So maybe it's time to, I don't know, find something that brings you actual joy. All right. Again, we got wisdom here, though, right? Spirit are trying to guide you, right? But I don't know. You could be ignoring what wisdom Spirit is actually trying to bestow on you. Okay. So if that's the case, right, that is again going to mess with your manifestations here. So listen to what Spirit are trying to guide you towards. If it feels off, it is off. Okay, if you are feeling off within yourself, it's time to look at that. Okay, look at what that is. Look at how you can change that. Get a deeper understanding of how it is that you operate here, Taurus. All right, and you need to find some sort of balance here. So you could be doing things a little bit more one-sided than the other. All right, but you need to balance something out here. So there could be something that you're doing too much of, right, or something that you're not doing enough of. Universal wisdom again. Right, you've been through some shit, Taurus, right? It is time to cleanse all that past energy, right? There is hope here, but you gotta let that wisdom, right, sink in. Okay, you gotta use that wisdom. That wisdom is there to help guide you into a better path, a better future, right? But you can't get there if you're not gonna listen to the messages. Okay. You're looking for success in love right now, okay? What you're needing to learn here is compassion. Compassion for others, not just yourself, Taurus, right? This is not all about you. But if you truly want success in love out here, okay, it starts with actually having compassion for other people, right? Not just thinking about you in the situation, right? But thinking about how other people will feel too, all right? So you got to show compassion to other people if you want it shown towards you, Taurus, all right? It's not all about getting that fucking bag, right? That is not the epitome of fucking success out here, getting that money, right? Signs. Pay attention. It's on the bottom too. Taurus, pay the fuck attention, man. You need to pay attention because you're not paying attention right now, okay? You're getting all frustrated, right? Focusing again on materialism, right? Being greedy, okay? Untamed power. Time to get a grip on yourself. Be mindful of toxic thoughts that lead to toxic actions. Too much emphasis on materialism, right? Money don't buy you love, Taurus, okay? Money does not buy you love, okay? Money does not buy you love, right? There are solutions all around you right now, Taurus, if you pay attention, right? But again, if you're going to walk around with fucking blinders on, being stubborn, okay, that is going to slow you down, all right? Calculated purpose, right? So this is about making the right moves, right? Making the right moves, making plans to get the best out of life. Shit ain't just going to fall in your lap, Taurus, because you want it to, okay? Again, pay attention, right? Pay attention. Pay attention to how you're feeling, how people are responding around you, right? Left ear's starting to go off. What's the left ear about, Spirit? That's a warning. What's this warning about? Yeah, letting small things get in the way, right? Letting small problems get in the way. 444. Taurus, your path could be protected if you got on it, right? But you got to pick that path, okay? You need to choose the path. It's time to choose, Taurus. Which direction do you want to go? On the lower path, the higher path, right? This stagnancy that's happening in your life right now, is your problem because you haven't made the changes here, Taurus, right? There's changes that need to be made, okay? Changes need to be made here, especially when it comes to toxic thoughts that are leading into toxic actions, all right? You need to make those changes out here, baby. Taurus, come on, man. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Spirit. While I remember, Gloria, let me go just quickly. I wanted to subscribe to your channel today. Hold up. There we go. I've just subscribed to your channel. Beautiful. Alright, Taurus. What else have we got here? What else have we got here for Taurus? Yeah, let's put the deck right. The devil. Taurus. That. With the Six of Swords in reverse. That. You need to get out of that energy, man. Right? You need to shift that energy if you want this growth. Okay? If you want growth and balance, right? That's what you need to do. You need to fucking ditch this fucking energy, right? Fuck it off, Taurus. Fuck it off. Okay? That's up to you to change that. Okay? Up to you to change that. Stop focusing on this, right? Stop focusing on that situation. Okay? Stop focusing on the loss, right? If you want to truly get into balance here and have growth, man, Brandon said it yesterday, right? Yeah. You need to complete that cycle. Close it out. Done and fucking dusted, Taurus. Put it in the fucking past. Your stubbornness into holding on to this shit isn't hurting anyone but you, man. Because nobody else gives a fuck, right? Everybody else is out there doing their own thing. Focus on what they need to be focused on, okay? You need to close this shit out so that you can have harmony in your life, right? But that's what this is creating, right? The fact that you are not letting this go is creating burdens for you. You got this heavy load on you, right? Conflict. A heavy load and conflict, right? Why? Because you won't close that cycle? Taurus, man, get out of this fucking energy, okay? Get out of this energy. Get out of that fucking energy. What is going to actually help Taurus in this situation? Okay, what's going to help Taurus in this situation? Because at the moment, look at that, man. You're not even living in truth here. Okay, you're not even living the truth here. Taurus, no one can help you until you start being honest, right? Honest with yourself first and foremost. All right, what's going to help Taurus in this situation? Well, Taurus, you know, you're going to have to, again, let go of this conflict, right? Or start cooperating, right? Stop being so stubborn, right? But, again, you know, doesn't want to transform, doesn't want to work hard, just wants to fucking be a tyrant, right? You can't. You can't get to where you're trying to get to in that energy, Taurus, man. Divine feminine, divine masculine, man. I don't know what it is that you need to let go of, right? But you need to let go of it quick, smart, okay? You need to let go of it quick, smart. This starts with taking accountability and communicating that accountability, right? That's what's going to help you here, okay? Take accountability for what it is that's happened in the past here and maybe speak that out loud. And then let go of that shit, Taurus, right? Let go of it. You got caught out clearly from something, right? What did you get caught out doing, right? You got caught out anyway. It is time now to take that accountability and communicate that. How about, I'm sorry, right? That will make you feel a lot fucking better, Taurus, when you finally admit that. When you do that, Taurus, this is when you're going to move forward, maybe manifest love, right? True love. But until you do that, Taurus, right? You're stuck here. You're stuck here. That's because, Taurus, baby, you're stuck here, right? In the past. In a past situation that you haven't let go of. Taurus, man, I don't know. No one can help you but you right now, okay? It's up to you to shift this energy. Us readers, right? People around you can fucking help you, try and guide you all the fuck you want. But hey, you can lead a horse to water, you can't make that motherfucker drink. In this case, you can lead a bull to water and they still won't fucking drink it, even if they're dying of thirst, right? Even if they're dying of thirst. You're officially dyslexic? Random stuff? Oh my god. Alright, Virgie. Virgo's up next. I'll just give myself a minute. We'll go 45 on the timer for Virgo. 45. We do know. I do, Jason. He's all good. He's all good. He's random as fuck, right? But he's not a bad energy, right? We love random. Okay, he's lucky. Once you get to know him, you'll love him too. He actually does kind of fit quite perfectly in with the no, we can't. Shut up, Simrex. He actually fits in quite well. He may ask a lot of strange questions, but he's still learning about stuff too. But random stuff knows a lot of random stuff, you know, but he's also learning and growing. And I mean, he's an Aries. What do you expect? What do you expect? He's a fucking Aries, right? He is a good egg. He is a good egg. He's a good egg. He got himself timed out yesterday by Lena. And I had to tell her, like, he's all good. Just, hey, beautiful, how are you? I was hoping you were going to pop into Members Live, actually, because I know it's been a while since you've gotten yourself a read. Plenty of juicy Leo read out there, right? That's going to help you guys, right? Not juicy as in fucking spilling no tea on no fucking bullshit, right? But there's some juicy shit out there at the moment for you Leos in particular that you should be able to go back on the past couple of lives and get something good, right? Your whatever Liv wants you to be. Oh, he's submissive. Aries is being submissive. All right, Virgo, what do we got going on for my Virgos? What's happening here for my Virgos? What's going to help my Virgos? What do my Virgos need to know? Man, strength wants to come out here for a lot of signs, right? I'm going to take that on the bottom, right? Trust as well, okay? Trust in your abilities here, right? Your strength and resilience. Virgo, you got a lot of resilience and strength, okay? Whatever's happening in your journey right now, you just need to trust whatever that is and go with the flow, baby. You got this, right? I don't know. Virgo's feeling very, very stable right now. Virgo's energy is very stable right now. I like that for you, Virgo. All right, you got prosperity coming out too, okay? So if, yeah, you've been trying to manifest some sort of prosperity, I'm going to say here, it's going to very much tie into working on what you love, right? Or working within something that you love is what's going to bring about your prosperity. Virgo, there could also be, you know, a need to prioritize your physical and mental health at the moment, all right? So you've also got abundance again, prosperity and abundance here, right? Have faith, Virgo, that things are going to be taking off for you, all right? Especially if you've been manifesting abundance and prosperity, right? Especially in your line of work. Okay, that is going to happen for you, and it could have already started happening for you. But again, just be mindful here when it comes to your health, all right? For some reason, I want to put the emphasis particularly on your physical health, Virgo. So, I don't know, there could be something coming up maybe in your physical health that needs some sort of attention here. Something maybe you've been ignoring potentially, all right? Could be something that you're ignoring. What else we got going on for my beautiful Virgos? Eternal love, right? What's this eternal love? Ooh. We've got some give and take here, right? I don't know, somebody wants to bring you a gift maybe? Or are you the gift, Virgo? Are you the gift that keeps on giving, baby? All right. Courage out here too, right? So I don't know, somebody could be trying to find the courage here to come towards you maybe. All right. But be open to receiving love and abundance at this time, Virgo, because that's what's coming in for you. All right. That's what we've got coming in for you. Oh, I love that. And that's why we need to do it sooner rather than later, because we had such a good time. That's why. Okay, so focus. Virgo, you are focused right now, aren't you? Okay, you are super laser focused. Virgo, you could also be focused in on a few other people as well, all right? Again, just, you know, focus on your situation here, right? Okay, but again, keep your attention on your goals here, right? Listen to your intuition. It's, again, trying to lead you towards something, right? Universe is really supporting you right now at the moment, Virgo, in, I want to say transitioning through something, okay? So, there are greater forces here that are reaching down to give you a helping hand here with something, all right? Connecting in with you. And look, I'm going to say as well, you could have practiced a lot of gratitude recently as well, right? And this could be the reason for, yeah, generosity, right, that's coming in. You're going through a rebirth here, Virgo, right? You're going through some sort of rebirth here. Something's aligning here for you with synchronicity, right? So everything's coming Ooh, a full circle, right? Something about full circle or completion of something and the beginning of something else here for you guys. I like that energy though, Virgo, right? You got some good shit going on here. Good shit going on. All right. And Aries, that's your problem. You want revenge, right? Alright, Virgo. Let's get you a couple of Oracle from my Oracle deck. What do we got going on here for my Virgies? Yeah, you're going through some changes right now, right? As I said, look at that. Double changes, baby, right? You are going through some sort of massive change and transformation here, a big shift. There's two different directions here with the path of virtue that you could go down, Leo. Leo, why did I say that? Virgo, are you attached to a Leo or you got some Leo in your chart there? Could be. All right, but you've got two paths here that you could be picking, right? Path of virtue. Which direction do you want to go? All right, 212, number 4. Okay, it's about your stability. 533 on my screen too. Could be significant. Hope. All right, so there's light at the end of the tunnel, right? Now's not the time to be given up, Virgo, right? Whatever this is, you got this, baby. You got this. Courage, empowerment, protective, truth, prophecy, and creativity, right? Which leads to some sort of surprise here. So your intuition is absolutely shedding light right now, okay? Standing up for what's right for you at the moment, Virgo. You've got so much inner strength, baby, right? Draw upon whatever that strength is. All right, let's grab a few tarot over here, and then we're going to get into our little Cappy read, right? For my beautiful fucking Cappies. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Oof, Saturn. Saturn, right? Damn, Virgo is fucking disciplined right now, right? Or very much focused on disciplining themselves, huh? I like that energy, Virgo. Hyper-focused here, right? Pinpoint accuracy, baby. Virgo shoots and they score, right? Virgo, let's have a look. What's going on here? I love this energy for you, Virgo. All right, I love it. Four of Swords. You could need a little bit of rest at this minute, Virgo, right? So might be time to, you know, just have a tiny, not even a lot, right? You might just need like a touch of little quiet time here, right? If you have been working really, really hard here, could be time to just take a little bit of a break, right? Do something nice for yourself, meditate, take a salt bath, something like that. We've got the Four of Swords coming out. Okay, you have just completed some sort of major cycle here, right? Absolute major cycle here. And again, there's something so brand new happening for you in your energy. I really like this. Oh, what is it? Wish fulfillment, baby. Your happiness, right? This is a start to happiness here for you. This could also be about you getting some sort of recognition as well for what you're working on, what you're putting into. I love this energy for you, Virgo. Right, emotional richness is here for you, Virgo. Right, feeling on top of the fucking world. Yeah, Virgo's got a new outlook in life now, okay? Virgo has some sort of free, I'm getting a very free, you know, for a grounded energy, you're feeling very, very free-spirited, right? I'm getting a lot of essence of air energy here as well, okay? Some of you Virgos could be coming into a union here, or you're going to have some sort of choice that comes up here. Now, I don't really ever see the Lovers, and I've never really seen the Lovers card as a choice, right? To me, that is a choice to maybe step into a divine union, right? But I always see that as the divine union card, right? That's what I see that is. That's what I see that as, okay? Twins energy, right? Gemini, okay? So you've got an opportunity for that coming in. You could just be feeling like maybe you're just happy on your own, right? Is the world going to end? The world might end, right? But I'm reading for free-spirited fucking Virgos right here. And I know a few of them too, right? All my upright Virgos are very free-spirited at the moment. Judgment is here, right? So yeah, you could be making a final decision on something here as well. You're just going through another awakening, right? You're really waking up to the magic, right, that's around you that you can create, Virgo. Look at you, just having some sort of celebration here, okay? Celebrating, okay? I like this, all right? Some sort of inner calling here as well that you could be having, right? Which leads to some sort of celebration and joy, okay? You could be sharing this joy with others as well. I love that, yeah. Releasing your fears, Virgo. Again, you got a lot of opportunities out here, Virgo. Lots of opportunities. So upright Virgos can be a lot of fucking fun, right? And that's what I mean. Like, Ralph's an upright Virgo. We fucking love him, don't we? You know, we love his energy. Virgo, definitely got a lot of opportunities here when it comes to your prosperity, your security, your financial abundance here. Also, again, you could be just in a very, I don't want to say it's not sexual, right? Just a sensual energy, right? And really vibing with, just really vibing with the energy around you right now. Look at that, right? Ace of Wands. Spark of creativity there, right? I love that, Virgo. Virgo, keep on keeping on, man, because those of you that are in the fucking upright, like, you got it going on, Virgo, right? You got that shit going on. I love that for you, Virgo. Love you, Virgo. All right, Cappy. Cappy, 1919 on the count, 1010. Number 2. All right, what's this about? Your security, your money, your possessions, stability. What you focused on over here, Cappy? Let's get Cappy at 55 on the timer there. I started channeling that before we even got there. It's 1 o'clock my time, right? So, yeah. Someone's needing to be brave here, right? What do you need to be brave doing, Cappy? He's look, random is slightly joking, but he's not. He's slightly joking, but he's not, right? Let's hope we can get into an energy where he just don't give a fuck about the revenge part, and the greatest revenge is him getting over it, right? Where he just don't give a fuck about what happens to people in the past. All right, Cappy, Cappy. That's gonna help my little Capricorns. Balance, Cappy, right? Something here you got to balance out. I don't know what that is, right? But you got to balance something out. You got to balance something out here. Now, this could be balancing out, you know, that whole need for success with your spiritual side, right? I don't know, maybe you focus a little bit too much. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Oh, that does not sound right. I'm just listening to Harry's car. That's Harry's car. That's... Oh, that doesn't sound good, man. That is not how a V8 engine is supposed to sound right now. That's... Oof. What is that? Oh, he's not going to be happy right now. He hates getting his hands dirty these days. Is Harry a wizard? He wishes he was a fucking wizard. He wishes he was a wizard. Nah, I reckon all cylinders are firing, man. I don't know what that is. That sounds like fucking... Sorry, Cappy. Oh, come on, Harry. Just turn it off. Oh, Cappy, look, you might need to have a little bit of patience here, right? I'm telling you now, though, that fucking car, when it's running nice, damn, that's a fucking nice car to fucking drive. I've done some gone schlideways in that fucking car. I've done some fucking... Yeah, I've had fun in that. I've had fun in that car. Yeah, there's something, yeah, it's just, they're all firing, but there's just something, yeah, I don't know. I was going to say something about air intake, right? So I don't know. Anyway, not my car, not my problem. Not my car, not my problem. I'm not allowed to drive it at the moment because I don't have my license still until the end of this month. I get my, I've done some donuts in that fucking car for sure. I've done some pretty epic moves in that car, which, yeah. Well, I do like driving. I do like driving fast cars. I mean, I learned how to drive on twin turbo Sora when I was 16. My dad used to make me take it up into the fucking hills and go around all the sharp corners and shit at fucking high speeds. Oh, that's better. That's better. Yeah, just kick it or some shit, Harry. That's all it needs. You know, like a washing machine when it's not spinning. Just kick that shit, you know? All right. Again, I've seen balance here, Cappy. Right, that's twice two different cards because you guys know I use two different decks in that pile, and I've spotted balance twice there. So there is something here that you need to balance out, Cappy. All right. So let's have a look. What do we got going on here for my Cappies? Yeah, slam the bonnet, it'll fix it, right? Joy wanted to flick out in the reverse. I don't know. Cappy, are you doing enough things, right, that you're actually finding enjoyable? Or are you a little bit too focused maybe and missing out on some fun here? Okay, you could be missing out on some fun. There could be something here or somebody here that you're needing to forgive, okay, in order to free your heart, right? Or free yourself in order to feel hood Aussies. I'm not even in the hood, baby. I'm like right near the city, right? Like I'm a city girl. Want to talk about the fucking hood, man? Like that's a whole nother kettle of fucking fish here. There could be something here that you're needing to let go of here, though, Cappy. Something that you need to forgive either yourself for or somebody else for, right? This is about being aware, right? Bringing awareness to whatever this is. Okay, again, could be something externally that you're needing to forgive. Okay, for some of you, yes, that's going to be yes, right? For some of you, no, it's going to be something internally you need to forgive yourself for, all right, in order to, again, bring about some sort of prosperity here, right? So, right, again, those lower thoughts, those lower vibrational thoughts, right, absolutely do impact our ability to create, all right? So I can see, Cappy, look, you probably are putting in a lot of hard work right now, but just be mindful of what you could be holding on to, which could also slow down certain things for you. All right. There's a lot of determination here for you to get towards some sort of blessings. All right. So face challenges with determination here, Cappy, right? Face these challenges head on. All right, you can achieve whatever it is that you want, right? But you've also got, yeah, happiness here, right? So, I don't know, there could be too much emphasis on abundance making you happy here, right? Which could actually be disconnecting you from your humanity, right? Disconnecting you from the soul. So, make sure that you're balancing that aspect out between your spiritual side and your materialistic side, right? Oh, right. Well, yeah, we don't call it a hood. It's a bonnet. It's a bonnet here too. Yeah, whatever the Brits say, you guys do copy over there, right? You can thank fucking England for fucking invading your space, random. Right? They invaded your shit, okay? Showing a little compassion towards others, right, and also yourself in this time, right, Cappy, is going to help, right? Especially if it's got something to do with you needing to forgive yourself or somebody else here, all right? It's going to take forgiveness and compassion here to shift some sort of energy. Why do I get a pass? What makes me so special? Huh? What makes me so special? I get a pass on that energy, on that conversation. Creativity here, right? So express yourself through creativity here, Capricorn. There could also be something through your creativity that you're able to release here that could be hanging on from the past, right? You are really focused here on your goals, right? But again, you could be allowing that focus to also, again, take away from that other side of things, all right? So again, you need to balance some shit out here, Cappy, right? Balance that out. Forgive yourself, forgive them, forgive whoever you fucking need, right? I don't know why I'm being guided towards the forgiveness therapy book, so we're going to take a page out of here for you guys, Cappy. Where are we at? Number 18, number 9, baby. This is about endings, okay? Let forgiveness be the catalyst for a healthy chain reaction. Forgiveness sterilizes the wound, which permits healing, which releases energy for growth. All right. So it's time to let go of whatever this past shit is, whatever you've done in the past, whatever the dumb shit is, right? Let that shit go. Fuck it right off. Okay. Let's grab you some tarot here. Wait, who? Who, what? It's just a little crush. Who's got a little crush? On who? Who are we talking about? Who are we talking about? All right, Cappy, what do we got here for Cappy? Did Liv call random a stud, did she? I'd say it's more than a fucking crush. 444 on my screen. Cappy, you're protected, right? Whatever you're doing here, you are protected, right? So, yeah, look, you could be really isolating yourself at the moment. You could be feeling maybe a little bit withdrawn, right? Or you've withdrawn from something, right? You've withdrawn from something, maybe someone, right? So, you could be being a little bit antisocial at the moment. And I was going to say, like, a crush. I'm like, it's gone well beyond that stage, Jason. It's gone beyond crushing stage, right? I don't know, Cappy, look, you could be maybe even, I don't like that energy, right? I don't like this energy for you. And the reason why is because it's going to create a limitation here, all right? So you might be feeling maybe a little bit pessimistic towards particular things, right? Particular topics, conversation, particular people, particular ideas right now. And it could be that maybe you've got a toxic mindset when it comes to something that, again, it's putting you in some sort of pessimistic attitude. You are really focused here on work, right? But there's something, again, that you're withdrawn from, and maybe even gone a little bit cold on, right? Gone a little bit cold on something, right? So you could potentially be blocking your happiness here a little bit. And this could be maybe because, I don't want to say this, Cappy, right? But maybe you're focused a little bit too much on materialistic things, right? Almost to the side of greed, right? Like, how much do you need, right? How much do you need, and is it going to make you happy? Okay. Because the more and more you keep withdrawing from people and isolating yourself, you're going to start getting out of touch with your own humanity. Okay. So just be mindful of whatever that is. All right. Just be mindful of whatever that is, right? Don't disconnect to the point where, again, if you're trying to protect your peace, all good. But just be careful you don't become withdrawn and antisocial with what it is that you're doing. All right. So transformation hope is here, right? So again, some sort of positivity, right? Or needing to bring in that positivity here. Okay. You could also be spending some time here, maybe rejuvenating, right? You could have been working really, really hard. Take some time out to rejuvenate here, Cappy, right? Strength, self-confidence here, right? You're going to need some sort of self-confidence here. This is also about, again, you digging into that inner strength, right? But also having some sort of compassion here, right? So, yeah, it could be compassion for the past, right? Compassion for past people. Fuck peace, I want chaos. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Fucking Aries, man. He's such a... You're funny, random. But yeah, look, it could be time here for you to, again, just draw upon that inner strength and have a little bit of compassion for this energy that's kind of clinging on here that hasn't been able to have this transformation, right? That hasn't been able to work towards that, right? Not everybody has the ability to work towards that either, Cappy, right? There is somebody here that does feel left out in the cold and moody, right? That's feeling overcommitted or struggling to juggle things at the moment in their own world, which is stressing them out, right? This is somebody that, again, has a little bit of regret, some sort of remorse here, maybe for their past actions, right? Again, a bit of compassion goes a fucking long way in letting that go, Cappy, okay? Yeah, it's could have been a family situation here too with that Ten of Pentacles, right? Where you've got your boundaries up, right? Because you're on some sort of new beginning here, new journey, right? And there was disagreements, conflict, chaos, okay? Now you're guarded, right? You're very, very guarded, okay? So again, a little bit of compassion here, right, is actually what's going to truly help you to sail on to some sort of calmer waters, right? So again, get into that compassionate energy over this breakup, right? Whatever you had in the past going on, okay, that's what you need to get, right? Cappy, I hope that helps. Fire signs, earth signs, I fucking love you guys, all right? It is 1:13 on my clock. Number 5, all right? A lot of things changing here for you guys. A lot of changes that still need to be made. Okay, I am going to be jumping off now. I hope you guys have got what you needed out of this. Not what you wanted. Okay, I hope you got what you needed out of this. I'm going to jump off. Yeah, long overdue for some luck. Abso-fucking-lutely. Look, Leo too, right? And Leo, man, I know Leos have been fucking working damn hard, right? Damn hard. I know we've all been working really, really hard, right? A lot of us have been working fucking hard. But, luck Luck is more, I wouldn't even call it luck really. I just call it, being in line with spirit, right? Being in line spiritually is what brings about these magical opportunities, right? So get yourselves in alignment, guys, right? It is a very, very powerful and auspicious time right now. All right, especially again today being an overall energy of the number 7 on the 8-8 portal. Get into those high vibes and just know, right, the spirit are here to support you, not punish you. I'm fucking here to support you guys, not punish you. I fucking love you guys so much. Thank you guys once again for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, but love you, and until next time, have a good one. Mwah. Bye for now.